Okay, so I have the recording. Oh, wait. Hello everyone, my name is Kel Sounds, and today we're going to be making a Slinky sound. Wait, a Slinky. We're going to be making a hi-hat? Wait, some percussion. We're going to make some percussion noises with this Slinky recording. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm recording this with one hand. It's so hard. Oh, wait, what the heck? I'm not even recording. What the bean? Okay, now that I finally hit record, we can get some sounds. Just give me a few. Oh, sorry. What the heck am I doing? I'm done. Okay, so I have the recordings here, and I haven't done any kind of processing to them. I'm just gonna do everything from scratch and show you guys my process here. So yeah, I got 2 recordings from the video. I like this part at the end. Actually, I want to probably use that. I want to try and make a hi-hat, and then I want to try and make a shaker sound. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to put that down here in a separate audio track. Just going to EQ it because there's like buzzing noise. I think that's just from the mic. We could try and maybe this can be our hi-hat. I mean, it doesn't really sound too much like a hi-hat. It just sounds like a tambourine hit or something. But, you know, we're just gonna throw a bunch of effects on this and see what we can get. Ooh. I always like to throw a reverb and do like parallel processing. Yeah, not really a specific kind of thing that I'm doing here. I'm just throwing some effects on here and seeing what kind of sound I can get. That sounds cool. Maybe I'll add a little bit of distortion. Where's the saturator? And I kind of just add a resonant peak and see what that sounds like. Probably add multiple resonant peaks. So I think we have our first hat here. Man, that's a bit rough, but maybe it doesn't have to be a hat. Just some sort of, maybe just some sort of percussion sound. I kind of like it pitched down a little bit. It could be like a background noise for some drums or something. Oh shoot, forgot to turn up the reverb to 100%. There we go. And then I think I'm going to use this sample. So I'm going to drag this over here, add a locator, and just, I don't know, just give it the number 1. Yeah, that's good. And then maybe we can find another one. There's like too much of an impact here on this part of the sample, so I don't know if I want to use that. What about this? If I turn this up. Ooh, okay, that sounds like a hi-hat. And if I come over here to the audio, I turn off the warp, and maybe I turn up the gain a little bit. See, that sounds good already. Like just alone like that. Maybe we can like cut the audio a little bit. That can be our second hi-hat or percussion noise thing. Okay, I went ahead and just renamed the hat. Or really, I should just call it percussion because these don't really sound like hi-hats, except for this one a little bit, but yeah, here we go. Okay, perfect. And then maybe we can find one more. I'm going to separate that audio because I might use this for the shaker. But I want to find one more hi-hat. Maybe I can turn this into something. Ooh, yeah, you see, that sounds good. Turn off the warp. And see, I mean, I don't even notice the like slinky part of the sound. It's just because I'm just like micro chopping little parts of the sound to get like a background percussion. There we go. And so yeah, we have an EQ8, a shifter, parallel processing reverb, saturator, another EQ8, or a couple of them to get some resonant peaks. And then, yeah. Maybe I can use a limiter to boost the input. I'm not going to put a compressor on this because, I mean, I like the way it sounds. I don't want to compress it. I don't think it needs it. Okay, now I think I'm just going to record these samples. And there we go. That is our those are our recordings. So that is the first one. This is the second one. And then this is the third one. I guess it kind of does sound like a Slinky a little bit. Or this one does. But yeah, there we go. That's our percussion sound one-shot things. I guess they could be used as a hi-hat. Maybe for like some drum and bass. Or, I don't know. Alright, so there was a part over here that I cut out I want to use for the shaker. And let's see, I got a shaker, audio track. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to do this, but maybe a good start would be EQ. Let's go ahead and just cut that buzzing out in the background. Wow, it's even like from, what is it, 958 hertz down. Wow, pretty present there. But yeah, we went ahead and just cut that out. I like to turn off the warp whenever I'm working on samples, so, or depending on what it is. Let's go ahead and duplicate this. Okay, yeah, I think that sounds okay. Or maybe not. I don't know if I like the way it repeats. And then maybe I'll do saturation first, and then I'll just... Then I can put like a pitch shifter thing on here. And then usually what I like to do for shakers is I'll grab a snap heap, and then I'll use an LFO, or my little LFO setup here, which is just gain automation with an LFO. And I think I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the hats. I'm going to do resonant peaks. Okay, I don't know how good that's gonna sound in context with a song, but let's see. What if we, loop it with the hats? Either way, I think it's gonna sound good for like just background noise for drums. And then, of course, my favorite. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this inside of Ableton. I'm gonna do parallel reverb processing. And then maybe we can throw the. Oh, okay, that's right, because the mix is not all the way at 100%, so it kind of phases in and out. I'm just gonna throw a frequency shifter after the snap heap then. And then maybe I'll throw one more EQ8 on this thing. And then I will throw a limiter on here. And there we go. Just boosted the input gain. Now I'm going to record this. Just call it shaker. Those peaks are a little crazy. So maybe this one I will have to compress it. And then since it kind of brings out the reverb a little bit more, I'm just going to turn this down. Or what if I turn it up? And just turn down the decay. There we go. Alrighty, cool. And that is our shaker sound. Maybe we can find one more sample like that. That sounds kind of cool. Actually, I think I like that. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna record that. And I think that's it. Wait. I don't think I can really use these parts of the sample unless I'm making a different sound. I don't know, let's see what happens when we drag it in one of these tracks though. I mean, maybe it might sound cool if I turn off the warp and then, I don't know, pitch it down a whole lot. Ooh. What if I turn that into like a little hi-hat or something? Like a little... Man, the DC is really off. That could be like a hi-hat or something. Or let's see, what if I duplicate this? I think it was in the shaker track, but I think I like it inside of the hat track. The hat track. The hat track. Let's see, freeze and flatten this with all the effects and whatnot. And then nice. Yeah, that's a cool hi-hat. I mean, that's like a... Yeah. Yeah, why not? Alright, cool. So, yeah, that is our sound design session. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if this video gets like 5 likes, I'll release this sample pack for free. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios. Oh, and before I leave, here are the samples we made.